What's up, YouTube? My name is Uncle Smokey, and this is Uncle Smokey's Stock Trades. Before I start this video, I would like to say I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. So please take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own DD. Today we're going to talk about ticker symbol MMAT, Metamaterials Inc. We're going to look at the TA, the options chain. We're going to go through Ortex and Fintel. We're going to look at Twitter. We've got some news from George and from Meta. And of course, at the end of the video, we're going to do my prediction. So today we opened up at $2.95. We hit a high of $3.08 and a low of $3.92. Closed the day out at $2.95. Basically trading flat on the day, which I will absolutely take. Now, with that, we had some decent price action today. Now, I want you to keep in mind, the way this looks is really blown up. If you really want to know what this looks like on an actual scale, you should probably look at it like this. It's really not that much movement, but for the way that we trade on a regular basis, this is pretty good, especially when you only have about 7.5 million in volume. So for it to have had some green bars like this, now remember, this could very well possibly be some shorts covering their positions, just small positions and things like that. But this could also very well be retail investors buying in. And I could very well see that because we're starting to open up to the public. George is becoming more active. And believe it or not, the role of a CEO isn't just to sit behind a desk and work all day, but it's to interact with the people. That's kind of what one of the roles they have, especially when the retail investor is the one who owns the float of the stock. So they want to keep the people happy. And of course, they're going to answer questions. So we're going to go ahead and push past this and basically just say that we had an okay day. The end. Not much I can really say about that. Once we hit the 308 point, we double topped and broke down, but didn't break down hard. We respected that 295 level. Now, let's go ahead and push on to the options chain. And I'm sorry I'm going through this really fast, but we've got AI Day coming up here really quick. I'm running a little late on this, and I would really like to watch Sterling in his video. Make sure you stop over at Sterling after this, or if not, if you watch it after Sterling, hey, I was glad I was there. I was definitely there. So calls 7,300, puts 1,600, totaling 9,000 in total. 80% calls, 20% puts. IV was at 169, so it did lift a little bit today. Okay, we traded sideways. It lifted a little bit, but we did have that little bit of a bullish run here. We had a nice little run here, so I could see the IV lifting a little bit. No big deal. Still in a very healthy territory. We'll be absolutely fine right where it sits. We're done with that. Let's move to the intro net. Oh, we don't want to see that yet. Sorry. Ortex. Now, here's one of the things I want to say. I try to update you guys every single morning. Ortex updates every day at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, which is my time. I'm on the East Coast, not up against the coast. I would hate to be up against the water. Too many storms. Anyway, up 4% today, which means we should see that reflected over here tomorrow morning. Not here. You won't see this for a few days yet. And the other thing I noticed this morning that I sent to you guys was the shares on loan. Jumped up 31.66 million. Yeah. Now, I did see a tweet out there earlier today. I believe Clint, everybody's getting to know Clint. He puts out a lot of good DD. He's really good at hunting through some numbers and getting some really cool information. And he's got something going around. I'm going to be digging into that a little bit later. Like I said, I'm running late. So I'm sorry I'm not fully updated for you guys today. But I had to crank a video out. You know, you guys really like them. So I really like, sharing my knowledge with you. So you'll notice that the days on loan has gone down a little bit, and of course it's going to. We've talked about that. This is how long on average that these shares have been loaned out, and if they are covering a little bit, expect that number to come down some. But the stock is still very young. It's only been trading for a little over 45 days, so for it to have still been out there for 13 days, that's still pretty strong. And remember, that's 45 not trading. That's just 45 days, you know. It's like, hey. Let's see here. Oh yeah, utilization, it did come down a little bit. And again, that kind of confirms with a little bit of coverage, but not much. You're still sitting at 93.5, but we'll see what it is in the morning. They did borrow more. So you'll notice returned 800,000, borrowed 2 million. That does have a borrow chain. of $1.2 million, or million shares, sorry. And these numbers down here, cost to borrow, that all kind of moves around throughout the day. I'm going to do a good video on Ortex one of these days for you guys. Hopefully coming up soon. It probably won't be this weekend. I've got some plans, in the works. It's my birthday weekend, so I'm planning on doing some stuff. Let's push on. Fintel. I oopsed earlier today, and I apologize. It happens. I'm at work all day long, and it just happens. I'm sorry. I accidentally clicked this one here, which this is old. I don't know why Fintel still has this information on here, but they do. So I clicked this, and it showed you guys this. And, of course, there's no short shares available. This stock doesn't even exist anymore. So, sorry. Try not to let that happen again. But here's the real stuff. The meat and potatoes. What's this? Oh, that was that one. I hope I didn't close something I wanted. Oh, well. So, here's our short interest. It changed. This, of course, is the same. Days to cover, still the same from yesterday. But it looks like our short squeeze score went down a little bit. And again, that's not that big of a deal. We're still hovering in that middle range, and that's okay. And again, I don't want anybody to think that we are a candidate for a short squeeze right now. I've explained that before. The numbers here aren't there. Now, again, that doesn't mean anything about the torch shorts. That's just the right now numbers that I can see in front of me, which is this stuff. Anything that's synthetic and fake from before has got to cover. It just has to happen. That's a known fact. Right? Right. Back to this info. So, this was the right picture, which I did send it out a little bit after my wrong one. I apologize for. I did delete that tweet, by the way. If anybody's wondering, I deleted it. I'm sorry. It's gone. Here we go. 600,000 shares is all that's left to borrow at a leading prime broker. Remember, that's one place, Citadel. And that's what's left. So, it's still a hard to borrow stock. Also showing the short borrow fee rate did go up steadily throughout the day. Great. And down here, we've got... Oh, I didn't hit refresh. Refresh. Didn't change. Down here, we've got our FINRA volume, which we know is always over half of the daily volume. And we were just about 55% here. Expect for it to be about 52, 53% right here, I would assume. Because this is just the options chain, basically. Short sale transactions. This is our graph stuff. Let's hit refresh. The last couple of days, Terry hasn't had the numbers either. I've noticed that. I watch him. He hasn't had the new numbers either. I think they're listening. Anyway, with that being said, let's move over to the graph. So today we had 100 transactions. 301,000 shares were shorted into the market for $900,000. Now remember, this is transactions under $5,000, under $5,000. So if they wanted to get around, being on the radar, they just short smaller positions. It's that easy for them to do. But I don't think that was the case today. Our chart doesn't show like it was heavy manipulation or anything like that. There was some shorting, and it does happen. Unfortunately, it's a natural thing in the market. Shorts do happen. The key is how long are they going to let those shorts sit out there? And how much are they willing to pay for the ones that are fake? Right? Yeah, right. All right, let's keep moving on. Fintel. So, here's another thing I found today. Hinky stuff. So, we had 4 new positions today. Great. Now, as we know, that doesn't mean that it happened today. It just means that at the 30th of last month, or of June, they had to file their current positions, and these are new ones. So welcome, and what the hell is this, and what the hell is this? Sorry. All right, I am going to chalk it up as, for today, a typo. But this cannot happen if it's a typo. $94.24 is the average share price of 4,825 shares. I mean, it doesn't... If this is the dark pool number, there's your proof. Okay? If it's a typo, ignore me. I'm an idiot. But if this is what it's really trading at, that's what it traded at on the dark pool. Why the hell are we trading at under $3? There's your proof, guys. I've already taken some screenshots of this. I'm saving it on my computer. I'm purposely leaving it up here for a long period of time so you can see it. In fact, switching over, I'm going to put the other one up here. This, to me, screams naked shorts. How in the heck can you have a brand new position of negative shares? What? This isn't a conversion. This isn't a switch over in any way. They didn't own the shares beforehand. This is a negative 91,000 shares. I'm stoked. I'm sorry, guys. But the way I see it is I found hinky crap going on. Now, again, this could be speculation. I could be excited for nothing. I don't know. Probably excited for nothing. But what? If anybody knows, leave me a comment. You know the routine. DM me on Twitter, @SmokeyStock. That's fine. I need an explanation for this stuff, guys. I really do. I'm stoked. I'm pumped. I want to know what that stuff is. Okay, let's move on. I want to see Sterling, and he starts, according to my time, in 3 minutes, and I'm not even close to done yet. Sorry. No real new sellers other than this negative 91,000 shares. All right, moving on. That's still, I can't get past it. George today. This poor girl here. She tossed something out there, and be nice, guys. Come on. George corrected it immediately. He even sent it out to Fidelity. Please check with your back office. You'll find that a preferred A dividend share has already been issued in July. Blah 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 blah. No. Okay. No. Also, he made it very clear right here. Many brokers have made several mistakes with the dividend. For example, nominal price without justification. Some have no value. If Fidelity is giving blah, 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 it's not MMAT's money. It is not your dividend. They don't know what it is yet. It will be publicized. We will find out. There's enough people out there tweeting everybody. Thanks for everybody who does tweet. Sterling gets information really quick. He gets it faster than I do. Another one who gets information really quick is this guy. So go ahead to @Palacaris and just follow him. You'll get your notifications. Also, you can go to this one here, Metamaterials Inc. @Metamaterial Tech. Make sure you go to the right one. There's a couple of them. I mean, it is what it is. Anybody who supports Meta, I will probably follow, or at least, you know, kind of try and follow a little bit. I don't know. I'm still really new to this, guys, and I do apologize. So anyway, they put up some good information here, too. Meta announces renowned scientists to join new scientific advisory board. Now, I don't know what all this means. If their advisory board is somebody that, if they work on the floor, you've got 3 hella good scientists on the floor. If they're not, and they're just saying, hey, you should do this, you should do that, that's good too, because as far as I know, and this was sent to me on Twitter, again, thank you to whomever it was, I don't remember the name, and I do apologize, but you know who you are. Shout it from the rooftops, you know who you are. This guy had something to do with Samsung, I believe. I was able to briefly confirm that. I don't have it on here because I'm trying to hurry through this, but he did something with Samsung. We'll go through these guys on another day. And with that being said, let's go to the final part of my video. The prediction. Don't have a great one for you today, guys. Tomorrow's Friday. You know how I feel about Fridays. This is when people like to leave their position. Swing traders dip. Okay? If we have that bearish movement that we do usually see on Fridays, expect to come back down and test 285. If we break 285, expect to see the 265 to 250 channel. And I am sorry for even mentioning that, but you need to know that is the next real level of support. Now, don't even think about it. Let's hope it doesn't happen. 285 bounced up. If we go full bull, let's go full bull. We're going to test 3 quick. We're going to bounce right off of it. We're going for 305. We'll probably trend 305 for a short amount of time. Hopefully 15 to 30 minutes to create a nice stable footprint. And then again, go to test 310. If we can break past the 310 mark, which again, today 308 was our mark. I've got a line here. If we can break past the 310 mark, expect to test 315. We'll bounce off of it and probably trend within this channel for the rest of the day if we get that high. If not, hopefully we trade sideways. You know, I don't want to see red. That's what I don't want to see. If we do see red, it's going to happen. Now, if you look right here, coming into the aftermarket hours, coming up to the end of the day, well, actually dead end of the day right now, here it is, top end of the RSI. Pre-market's probably going to take its dip. So, you know, who knows? I don't know. Nobody knows, really. It's the market. With that being said, like, subscribe, do what you got to do. Leave a comment in the comments below. It really helps the algorithm. It really, really, really does. So comment, even if it's just hi, hello, you suck, whatever it may be. With that being said, bye, guys. Peace.